So I started this YouTube channel 11 months ago and we're almost at 60 vlogs, and I wanted to go in depth in some of the revenue streams that it has generated. The first and most obvious is getting AdSense directly from YouTube views. So in order to qualify, you have to have 4,000 watched hours. You have to have 1,000 subscribers, and I think there's one more qualification. Once you get through those, then you can start monetizing on the views from that point after. It doesn't monetize the views before. Let's look at this year, because I started monetizing in January. So $156.17. I started on January 12th, and you can basically see every time I uploaded. So basically $50 a month. Now that is not enough to keep someone going on YouTube. That's why there's a diversity of income streams, because if this was the only thing that was coming back to me, I would just be making this vlog for fun, which I am. I'm mainly making this vlog so that I can catalog all of my memories and just say, be able to look back on every single project. But the benefits that are coming in after that are what's making me want to invest more and more into doing this. So the first one, $156, nothing crazy. And I also found out you have to make $100 before they'll send you the first check. So I haven't actually got paid for this yet. Hopefully that does come soon. Now, I should have been doing this before the YouTube monetization, because you can do this from day one. And that is adding the Amazon affiliate links into your description. So I had to apply for an Amazon affiliate program membership. It's free. All you have to do is just say I have a channel, and then what happens is they give you a link. And so every time you go onto Amazon, and let's say I look at the lens I just bought, the Sony 24-70 G Master 2, blah blah blah. What happens is I can go to any product, and then I can get the, where is it, site stripe, and then there is going to be a link, a text link. So this link right here, I can paste that wherever I want, and obviously I paste it into the description. And now when someone clicks on this, let's say they clicked this lens, it puts a cookie into their browser and it holds there for 48 hours. They don't only have to purchase this. If they decide, you know what, I'm on Amazon, I forgot, I need to get a broom, the cookie is still in their browser, and I will get a percentage of this $24 broom. So I did that, and it's been working decently well. So if I go to Amazon and we look at my reports for this year, $178. And I've had 10,000 people click my description links. Of those 10,000 clicks, 105 items were ordered. And the conversion is almost 1%. So the amount of items that they've purchased from clicking my link is close to $5,000. And then what comes back to me is $175. That is fantastic, because when you look at what these people are buying, we have a low profile XLR, right? We have red bell pepper, we have organic kidney beans, we have whatever. It doesn't matter. When the cookie's in their browser, then it's active for 48 hours. So this is such a massive passive income type of implementation, and I highly recommend, if you are having people come to your channel, put the links in here. It could even be a link to a jacket, a blender, whatever. The point is if they click on it and purchase something, you get a commission back. So that's 2 revenue streams. And I want to stress that this does not cost the customer anything. That's why when so many of these YouTubers are saying, hey, if you could just purchase with the link in my bio, it really helps me out. Because it really, really does. It has no added cost to the consumer. It only helps the person who's giving you the YouTube videos. You know, they're working on making these videos, and this is just a simple way to help them with no cost. And that $178, I still have yet to receive that yet too. I think they are on a 90-day payout, so haven't made technically any money from both of these. And the third one is Consultation Calls. That is completely exclusive to me, and I'll have people email me and they'll say, I have specific questions about this. Can we book an hour? Yes, we can. It's $125 for an hour, and we just get to go deep into the conversation. I'm happy to answer any and all questions on YouTube comments, on my Instagram DMs, but sometimes people just want more. And when they ask that question, they want a follow-up question, and they want to keep asking, and that's what the consultation calls are for. It's to get a more cohesive answer than what I can put into a comment. And you just book on my, send me an email, and we set it up, and that's it. The hour is dedicated to you. And the last one is affiliate marketing with the art of documentary. So I actually had someone ask me, are you just an ambassador or do you actually partake in the product? And I said, I was not an ambassador up until 8 days ago. So I purchased the art of documentary last year. I made my own one-day documentary. It didn't win, but I've had a lot of value from that Facebook group. That is the key thing in the art of documentary. The modules are great, you learn a lot, but being able to tap into that network is extremely valuable. So that's what I did. I would post my YouTube vlogs in there, I would ask questions, I would give updates on what I was working on, and it got the attention of one of the admins. She saw my YouTube channel and said, hey, would you be interested in having an affiliate code to give to your audience that you've created when we open the doors for the art of documentary in March? So I said, yep, let's do it. Hopefully I get one person to click on it. And I did feel a little salesy, but it was an authentic sales pitch. I'm the one who purchased the art of documentary full price, and now I'm able to give other people a discounted rate. So I said the things I liked about it, and I feel like some people heard what I was talking about. Okay, to get into the prices. So you can see here, it's only for this 1 week window. And I had a couple people click. So I had 233 people click, and 11 people out of those used the code and got the discount. So about 5% conversion. Not bad. Remember, Amazon was 1%. In total, almost $575. So with that, 11 orders turned into $575, so about $50 per purchase is how much my commission was. And obviously that is the most out of all the other streams that I said, maybe besides the consultation calls. But it's only a small little window. So I was very happy with this because I didn't expect to get anything. And let's see here. Yep, clicks. These are each time that I uploaded, all those big ones. So those are the hard numbers of money coming in. And actually I haven't been paid for this one either. So technically I haven't made any money, not yet. But there is an importance to just putting yourself out there on a digital platform that cannot be understated. So this is why you have a YouTube channel. I love being able to talk with other camera people in the comments. I love sharing ideas. I love expanding the network, but I would never have any contact with this European producer if it wasn't for this YouTube channel. So you can see here, he didn't know who I was. Someone saw my channel, knew this producer had a project happening in the US, and said, I really like this guy's channel, you should hit him up. So before I go on, whoever that guy is, please let me know, because you're doing me a solid. Whether or not this job goes through, that is a really cool thing to be a part of. So the job is 4 days throughout the US, covering interview and B-roll of one person in each state. So that sounds exactly like the type of thing that I've been trying to get to. It's documentary work, it's travel, it's a small crew, so it's nice, I can manage it myself, and small gear. So all of that makes for the type of experience that I want to get into. I do want to get into larger crew stuff, but this is immediately within my wheelhouse. I can do this right now. So I'm going to contact this person and let them know 100% I would like to be involved in this. Here are the rates, and where can we take it from there? So this would never have happened, ever, if I didn't have this YouTube channel. So I got that email. The next email in my inbox, and I'm talking about minutes later, was a newsletter from Luke Forsyth. If you don't know his channel, he is a career filmmaker, documentarian, and he's got a lot of cool experience and puts out videos sharing all of his knowledge. Right after I got this email from the European producer, his email says why all filmmakers need to have a YouTube channel. And he's saying in the old days, you could have a reel and a network and you can get lucky. Now he's saying everybody has a high-end cinema camera and you need to do something that'll stand out, and that is having some type of digital presence. A YouTube channel allows people to, if you have a lot of videos, it allows them to see, oh, this person does this all the time. I have more trust that they can take on this job. Or look at this, they're traveling all around. Okay, I can trust them to travel. Or they're doing the exact type of work that I'm looking to hire for. And that is one of the big leg ups that you can get. If someone's looking to hire and they type in Orlando freelance cinematographer, one of my videos might pop up. I know this because that's how I got this vlog, this job, was they just typed in Miami corporate DP. My vlog popped up, they looked at it, and they said, oh, this is exactly the type of work we're doing, and so we'll hire you. I asked them. I know that's how I got the job. I don't like putting all of my hiring opportunities into one basket. So I get a lot from word of mouth. I'm getting a lot from Production Hub. And now I have a third pillar, which is my digital presence, my YouTube channel. And that is helping in its own right. And it all contributes to having consistent work. So I've said it in a bunch of other videos. If you have an idea for a YouTube channel, for a podcast, for whatever, give it a go, because you never know what it'll lead to. And if it doesn't lead to anything, at least you have your memories cataloged and you can always look back on these moments in your life. Now, I think that to be a video maker, filmmaker, DP, any role in that space, having the digital presence will only help you. Like Luke Forsyth said, it'll separate you and it'll just give more of an established foundation for you and your work. When you go to a website, you want to see, if you're gonna buy a product from them, you want to see a professional website. You want to see something that instills confidence. If I give them money, this doesn't look like a scam. It's the exact same thing for someone in our position. We are a service-based industry, and part of that is impressing the customer, customer satisfaction, customer support, and this type of marketing is free. So that's my rant. As you can see, I've made a couple bucks, nothing life-changing, but I do believe it's a snowball and it will get bigger and bigger, and I'm just glad I started now. I kind of wish I'd started earlier, but I felt like I was ready to start now. And I didn't really know what I was doing on episode 1. I just followed the cranky cameraman style, and I really like that style, and a lot of other people have followed suit afterwards. That's the easiest way to start. Take the good parts from a vlog that you watch and then sprinkle your own creativity on top of it. And then once you have episode 1 out, it's so easy to now continue, make the vlog better, make the video better, whatever. So yeah, I think everybody should have some type of digital presence, and I'm glad I made this channel. And if you guys make something, please send me episode 1. Send me the first podcast. I want to check it out and support. Since you guys support me, I would like to see what other people are doing.